This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so over the last couple of hours, I've seen quite a few of you mentioning the date for Fury and Joshua. Now, Eddie Hearn, of course, he's done that interview with IFL, and he revealed that Queensberry put in an offer for 60-40 in favour of Tyson Fury, so Anthony Joshua gets 40%. Rather than try and argue the points, they just went, okay, cool, we accept that, no problem. Now, before I move into the date, by the way, just in that split, he was talking about the rematch as well. Fury wants a 50-50 split in the rematch. Apparently, Eddie Hearn Joshua was saying, well, it should be 60-40 in favour of Joshua in the rematch if, of course, he defeats Tyson Fury. And Eddie Hearn was saying that's industry standard. But I'm pretty sure the rematch for Joshua and Usyk, that was a 50-50 split. Was it not? Anyway, now the date. Queensberry put in November the 12th, when they already had the Principality Stadium, the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, Wales, for 80,000 people, the capacity, for December the 17th. So my question, I suppose, would be, why on earth did Queensberry offer Anthony Joshua November the 12th when you already had December the 17th booked? You've already got the stadium booked. Now, they originally had it booked because they were thinking maybe they could put Tyson Fury versus Derek Chisora on that date. So why not just offer Anthony Joshua that date? Why did you go in there with November the 12th? It seems silly. Now, is that them trying to get Anthony Joshua to be at as much of a disadvantage as he possibly can? Because you have to remember, he's just gone through a very, very long training camp, practicing for a southpaw, and now he's just got beaten by Alexander Usyk over 12 rounds. Now, for those of you who don't box or anything like that, and if you don't like Anthony Joshua, you probably say, well, just accept it. Who cares? Who cares? You're a professional fighter. You should always be in the gym. You should always be ready. Okay, but what kind of injuries did he pick up? How fatigued is he? Do you know what I mean? So just be fair and offer the December 17th date. That's what they should have done to start with. Now, that's what Matchroom have gone back with and saying, well, let's take a look at December the 17th, as we know you've got the Millennium Stadium booked. And we know that you've got it booked because we were looking at getting Joshua out on that day anyway at the Millennium Stadium, but got told Queensberry have it on lock. So why not just offer December 17th? Now, hopefully Queensberry go back to it and go, okay, cool, December the 17th. Because at least then that gives, December the 17th from November the 12th, that's an extra 5 weeks. Joshua needs time to relax a bit. Any kind of aches and pains or any kind of injuries, whether they be minor or whatever, give him that little bit of time to relax a little bit. And as it's a huge, huge fight, give the fans more time to book and go to the December 17th fight. That gives them more time. You can promote it that little bit more. It seems silly. Now, could it be a case of that they're trying to give Tyson Fury every little bit more of an advantage, even when most people think that he doesn't need that extra advantage? So maybe they put in that offer in the hope that Matchroom didn't know about December 17th, and Anthony Joshua went, nah, I ain't fighting on that day. Then they can go, well, we tried, but Anthony Joshua refused to fight. I want to go fight Manuel Charr. Listen, we have to be cynical, okay? We have to be, but hopefully now Anthony Joshua has accepted the split. Now it's just a date and, of course, the minor details as well, and some, well, I say minor, the broadcasting details now as well. Hopefully they can get it all sorted out. December the 17th, there's no reason in the world why it can't happen on December 17th. If Tyson Fury was willing to fight Usyk in December, and if Tyson Fury was willing to fight Derek Chisora on December the 17th, there shouldn't be a problem with him fighting Anthony Joshua on December the 17th, unless he's trying to get every advantage that he can, or he's trying to get Anthony Joshua to turn down the fight just so he can go fight a lesser opponent. Listen, I think that the split was fair. I think 60-40. I understand some people, and I've had some Anthony Joshua fans going at me over the last 24 hours, calling me a clown and whatever, because I said 60-40 is fair. Well, firstly, you're the clown, and you do realise that Tyson Fury didn't have to offer Anthony Joshua this fight at all. He didn't have to. He could just go in there with an 80-20 split and say, take it or leave it. He could do that. So 60-40 is actually pretty fair, and is a lot more than what I thought the offer was going to be. I honestly expected it to be either 25% or 30%. That's what I expected him to offer. So a 40% split is pretty good. It is pretty good. I understand Joshua is a superstar. Yes, he's the bigger draw out of the two and whatever else, but Joshua, he's coming off 2 back-to-back defeats, and he doesn't have a belt. Okay? I know some people say, but Tyson Fury, he rejected a 60-40 split when Anthony Joshua was champion. Yes, that's true. But Tyson Fury wasn't coming off 2 back-to-back defeats. And that's the reality of it. It is. But anyway, what can you do? Yeah, hopefully they get this fight done. 60-40 split. So at least the money's sorted out. Just need to get the date sorted out, I suppose. December 17th. No reason in the world why Team Fury or Queensberry or whoever would reject that date, as they already had it penciled in anyway. So hopefully they don't stick to their guns for November the 12th. November the 12th or no fight. If they do that, that tells me that this whole thing is just a ruse. Okay? Let's just be a little bit more gentlemanlike and say, okay, cool. Have those extra few weeks, because it makes no difference. I'm going to beat you anyway. Why not? Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.